Welcome to another installment of Teachers or Thoughts. Um, another installment. Really, I should have one like this like every day. Also, I want to all these people talking about we have an incel problem, right? This is what I keep hearing. I'm like, well, really, we have a. What would that make this then? Because just in the month of April, there have been more teachers caught, female teachers caught with students than we've had incel shootings in 10 years or what, in 20 years. Just in 1 month, we've had more female teachers getting caught with students than incels doing mass shootings in the past, what, 10 to 20 years now? Since Elliot Rogers, the one dude that they like to hold up in the air. And this is how I know they don't care about men at all. For the last I checked, when he did the shooting, I think mostly it was men that got shot up. Or usually when these shootings occur, it's usually men that get hurt the most. But I could be wrong about that. But anyway, here you have a married substitute teacher arrested after being caught undressed with a student in the back seat. Now this is getting beyond reckless now. Where they're catching these, they keep catch where you got the moms catching these teachers now. But they're getting caught really, like, I believe this has always been happening. But now these teachers, they're getting bold. They're getting really bold. It don't matter if they're married or they're not. Oh man, the people that owe me apologies. Wow. Anyway, let's reread the title again. A married substitute teacher was arrested after being caught undressed with a student in the backseat. When deputies arrived, they found 45-year-old Aaron Ward and a 17-year-old boy. The teen jumped. She's 45 years old. Oh, my Lord. The teen jumped in the driver's seat and attempted to flee from deputies before crashing. After crashing the car, deputies saw the kid running from the driver's seat, butt naked. He was found more than an hour later in a nearby neighborhood wearing only underwear and a T-shirt. That's yikes. That guy was just so, like, this is how, wow. It's interesting. This is literally the epitome of when you're talking about a male and a female, even though technically he is the victim here, technically. But look who was trying to run away like he or she was guilty, the dude, even though technically he's the victim. That's interesting, man. That's really interesting. One of the top comments said, "What is up with all these female teachers messing with underage kids?" Well, like I said, you know, it doesn't matter if they're married or unmarried in that point. But like I said, it's just a matter of like nobody's gonna say what is up with all these male teachers messing with underage females. It's just a matter of, oh, this guy's a predator. So that would be the same answer I'll give to this person. No, they're just predators, and they've gotten away with it for a while. It's just now they're getting caught more. They're getting more reckless as less and less women are being quote unquote happy, quote unquote happy. So they're just really pushing the envelope more and more and more and more, especially since they get less jail time in general. So you got that going on. Then you have, like I said, a lot of these teachers, particularly the ones in these high schools, I like the term Chad hunting, right? And when it comes to a lot of these 304s, Chad hunting never stops. It really never does. Technically, even after, menopause, even after menopause, it never stops. Somebody say, yeah, bro was so scared to get caught, he didn't realize he's the victim. You see, like, but that's just you know what I mean? That's the state that we live in. Okay, because I saw this comment. So somebody said incoming comments of ninjas wishing they got molested in school. So yeah, you'll see, like, especially I'm seeing less and less of that nowadays, but like nothing gets me more upset than when like a story like this come out and you got these ninjas in the comment section talking about, I wish that happened to me when I was in middle school or high school. And I'm just like, bro. And I want women to take note of this. Because people can't ever put two and two together, right? So people don't understand, okay, we have the rise of young men wanting to watch MILF porn, right? MILF adult scenes. Granny, I saw that was like one of the top searches. mature women, right? These are the top adult searches on these adult sites, right? Um, or then you'll take into account. Let's also take into account. You'll have men literally say, "Oh, I love my girls thick, and I love my women fat." You have to ask why, and people can never put two and two together. Then those stats will come out, particularly with black men. When, like, at what age did the black men lost their virginity? And it'll be very young ages. Or plenty of women will tell you that they'll meet up with their they'll find a boyfriend or somebody that they was hooking up with, and then they'll find out that the guys that they was messing with, they revealed to them that, or via a man that they're talking to, they'll reveal to them that they lost their virginity at what, 10 years old, 9 years old, to a babysitter, an older female family member, like not like an older female cousin or something like that, or older female relative, or but mostly a lot of the babysitter or older women in the neighborhood. So now people don't put two and two together. This is why now you got these dudes. Oh, no, I prefer my girl this size, whatever. And what they're usually asking for is a woman with baby weight on them. What they're asking for a lot of the times is a mature looking woman, but someone around his age, but the woman that they're looking for, that the in ideal body type that they're looking for, is a woman that's sort of young but has baby weight on her. And you gotta, this is where you're putting two and two together. You're like, oh, this guy was messed with when he was a young kid. He just doesn't realize he was molested. You know what I mean? He doesn't realize it. And that has happened to a lot of young men. And now these things are now coming to the light. And also think about it like this. Remember the female artist I brought up, what's her name? Tyla, right? And remember when this, now I started to realize that a lot of women be hating on her. And if I bring up Tyla and her body type, small petite woman, like Janae Aiko type, small in shape woman, very, not obviously not a fat girl, skinny girl, but you'll have women in her comment section talking about, oh, she got a body of a 15 or 16-year-old. If men that like her give me the ick, there's something wrong with you. Okay, so let's take that logic. Okay, let's say if they're right, we'll give them that. Right now, what would be the reverse of that? So what would you call a dude that has an infinity for thick women or affinity for fat women? What would that make them? That wouldn't make them normal. By going by their logic, by your logic, that means a person that likes women like that likes their mom. by that means they're attracted to their obese mother. By that logic. You know what I mean? So this is where I'd be like, usually people snitch on themselves by how they hate on people. They'll snitch on themselves. And you start to see the problem. Women like this have been getting away with murder, messing with the young minds of young men for years. And now these things are coming to light. And now people, and especially women, are now starting to realize that, we have a female predator problem. Now, and particularly amongst teachers. And now they're starting to see, when you put certain people in authority positions, they chase these authority positions just so they can abuse their power, not necessarily to even make a difference, just so they can abuse their power of authority. And that could be for women or for men, women or men. There's no prototype, right, for what a predator looks like. This is what a predator looks like right here. Right here. Or sorry, right here. Right here. I'm gonna use the made up picture, the one that they look at the woman, you're like, there's no way, but this is but like I said, we're gonna see more of these stories coming out. I already said, I know I'm a bit extreme when I say all teachers are thoughts, but people are starting to pay attention now. People are really starting to pay attention now, particularly when it comes to the female teachers.